Hello friends, today we are going to replacing inner tie rod end of Nissan Altima 5th generation 2013 to 2018 models. This is the new aftermarket inner tie rod which is Loop brand from Taiwan. The tools I use here, the torque wrench, breaker bar as well as the inner tie rod removal tools. This inner tie rod removal tool is one of the most useful tools I have on hand. Then using the RYOBI cordless impact wrench as well as other tools like grease and combination spanner and pick tools, that something else others. Properly place the two front wheel on jack stand and the two rear tires, put the tire choke properly. Remove the 5 21mm lug nut on the wheel. Remove the tire and keep it aside. This 22mm jam nut that we need to loosen first and remove this clip along with it. Before removing the outer tie rod, make a pencil mark like this and count how many threads on that inner tie rod balances. It will help you get the wheel alignment roughly correct when you fit it back. And just mark the 11 threads we just counted. Hold the 18mm combination spanner on the outer tie rod and loosen the jam nut to use this 22mm spanner with the counterclockwise. Remove the safety pin on the outer tie rod. Loosen outer tie rod with 17mm socket. Look at the outer tie rod is jammed on the steering knuckle. Use the outer tie rod removal tool to remove the simply and safest way. Remove the outer tie rod on the steering knuckle and keep it aside. This outer tie rod removal tool I have used is very useful and very simple to remove any jammed tie rod from the knuckle. Count the tie rod spinning after losing the jam nut. Start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, total 16 number. I have rotated the outer thyroid 16 times here, so write it down to avoid to forget. Now you have to remove the boot of inner tie rod. You can now see how loose this inner tie rod is, which is why the play in the steering wheel while driving. Remove the boot clamp. Separate the boot from the inner tie rod by loosening it with a pick tool. Now it is this big clamp that needs to be removed. Just loosen it with the pick tool and then remove it with the flat screwdriver. The plastic boot and tight and stick it on the steering rack, so loosen it with pick tool and remove. Remove the jam nut and remove the boot. Check the quick boot inspection, and if there is any complaints, change it or use it cleanly. Now our boot is okay, no issues. Look, the loose of inner tie rod is that it never turns when a human hand rotates. If it is turned like this, it's not normal. I am using a special tool here today to remove the inner tie rod, which is a very difficult place to access and it is difficult to remove. That's what we are going to do, very simple, with this tool. Check the compatible socket and use it correct one. After placing the socket correctly on the inner tie rod, then connect the pipe and lock it like this way. Now connect half-inch extension. Use a half-inch breaker bar to pull out the counterclockwise. Look very simply to remove it. Clean the area with cotton cloth. Clean the rubber washer and back to place. The new aftermarket tie rod also comes with this washer, but I don't fit this washer because the original tie rod which is removed did not have a washer. Now fit the new tie rod and make it a bit tight by hand. After placing the correct socket, tighten it with a tie rod tool. "62 foot-pound is the torque specification for the inner tie rod. We fitted successfully inner tie rod. Now fit the boot. Here I am not fitting the steel boot clamp that came with it. It is very difficult to fit as there is no space, so I am using a strong plastic tie, very simple way. Put some bearing grease inside rack and tie rod joint area. Here you cannot use the steel boot clamp because there is no place to use steel boot clamp banding tool. So here strong plastic tie is the best convenient option. Back to install small boot clamp. Now look at the inner tie rod, it's stable, not like before. Here I am using 22mm wider older jam nut because the more thread it has, the better. Now you follow 11 threads which was counted, also 16 spin for the outer tie rod. Now connect the outer tie rod end in the steering knuckle. Put the 17mm nut and use the torque specification is 25 foot-pound. Back to put the safety pin. Now tighten the jam nut at minimal level. After everything is done, we must go to the wheel alignment shop and do the alignment is mandatory and wheel balancing is optional, but better to do the balancing also. Back to put the wheel. Use the wheel leg nut torque is 83 foot-pound. Look at the removed inner tie rod is totally loose. This is what happens excessive steering play and shivering while driving. Let's road test after done the alignment. This is one of the best tools that helped me to remove inner tie rod with very simple and less effort. And it is the most valuable tool in my toolbox. I went to the alignment shop and done all 4 wheels balanced and aligned. Alignment is only slightly different because we did it correctly and counted when removing and fitting the outer and inner tie rods. I have already posted another video on outer tie rod fixing, but you can also follow outer tie rod fixing in this video. Now let's do a road test and see how much the car vibration and stability have been corrected. To be honest, before this there was a lot of shuddering and steering play. Now I'm driving 100 and 110 km/h, no shudder and steering play. That's totally vanished. So I hope this video will be useful for all. Looking forward to your further support as well. Thank you.